Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ironside cast. With me, Matt. With a tutor of you all here on Vox Farmlands. I'm going to be attending some new encoding modifications for my recordings and for my delivery on my editing software afterwards. So hopefully the quality will be a little bit better, but you can tell me in the comments how you feel it is. Anyway, tutor 2 here on Vox Farmlands on the Eastern Front. Represent the service today, we have Arthas without a commander. And Von Lieb, also without a commander. Representing the Germans today, we have double Waffen-SS with commando section straight out of the gate with propaganda tactics. And Kakaboo, also the Waffen-SS. So we are fighting somewhere, probably in Eastern Germany, as the Soviets are advancing into Eastern Germany in the late war, because we're gonna probably see Volkssturm or something of that caliber through propaganda tactics. And the Soviets are pushed down south pretty fast, trying to secure ground. You know, the Storm Pioneers on the northern flank have also pushed up pretty far. The Serbs gonna get around the corner there. And I think that's actually to the Serbs' advantage. They just stayed there. Couldn't hand the tractor, maybe? The Storm Pioneers are falling back inside the structure. Either side is gonna get that fuel for a while. Meanwhile, conscripts are moving around and securing ground. Storm Grenadiers have detected these conscripts. Storm Grenadiers are not gonna have an easy time moving there. You know, the Soviets have managed to secure the southern fuel. I mean, indeed, we're gonna see Volkssturm arriving on the battlefield. Some late war militia type units of the Germans. Oh, looks like we have some early fortifications here by the Germans. I like to see it. Nice to see that commander section. I like it. Unfortunately, it's reinforced barbed wire, so it also counts as heavy cover. So, yeah, it's not the most efficient for blocking off the sandbags for the enemy. They will prevent some light vehicles from driving over it, I think. Unless they remove that aspect. I think they might actually have removed that aspect long ago. Tempest pushing up here. These Storm Pioneers might be surrounded inside that structure. Indeed, Grey going out. They'll force the Storm Pioneers out. They're gonna get back inside quick. And well, we have the Volkssturm setting up behind some sandbags. Talking about a little bit of improvised fighting position. The conscripts are moving around, securing ground. We do have some Sturm Grenadiers of the Totenkopf arriving here, the 3rd SS. Ooh, and those Sabotage are taking some big hits, but we do have the conscripts coming up. But the Sturm Gewehr on the officer of the Sturm Grenadiers is really working out here. You know, the Volkssturm are still holding on. Oh, the Sturm Pioneers got pushed up, but got a little bit too close, which allows the conscripts to get better shots. But the Germans are pushing up somewhat down here. You know, the Germans have secured the northern field point. No command choice. No command choice from either side of here yet. The Germans are trying to secure ground. Volkssturm are doing their best, just service holding infantry. This is kind of what they're good at. They're good at being like something you hold for a static position. They're not meant to be like your mainstay fighting force. You have some Sturm Grenadiers from the other Waffen-SS player nearby to help. Totenkopf also advancing down here. Sturm Pioneers advancing up. There's a Max somewhere. It's up there. But shots are coming out of from most places. Sturm Pioneers might be in a bit of an issue there. They're trying to be targeted down. We also have a cool Wagner MT-42 coming out here. Looks like the Sturm Pioneers will make it. We also have a cool one with an MG34 here. Viki now trying to secure the center and pushing up. MG42 Kugelwagen will be a much more of a threat to these conscripts. There's an MG34 coming up here for the Waffen-SS. Gonna kill them, the Kugelwagen with an MG34 and then clear it out. But the Germans still hold an open flank here, which gives them a lot more resource to work with. More Sturm Grenadiers moving about. Ooh, and that's a crossfire on that Sturm Grenadier. That's probably that squad. Yep. The Soviets continue to advance here in the southern flank, forcing the Germans off. More Volkssturm are being pushed to the front line to try and hold it. We don't have a good angle here to see it, unfortunately. Could turn the camera, but I quite like this angle at the moment. He was trying to push up to secure some more ground in retaliation. There's still no commander choice on the northern flank for either side. Molotov inside the barn there, denying it to the Germans for a bit. Yeah, the Germans need to work a little bit hard to get out of their base at the moment. The Soviets have kind of gotten a lot of good positions here. Volksturm trying to push up here. Volksturm are not really the best assault infantry, as you can imagine. Gullwagen is supporting them now. Great being tossed here by the Volksturm, which does actually pay off. Maximum we find the Sturmpioneer. And more Volksturm down here. They're being hit by the conscripts on the flank. Gullwagen trying to apply pressure here, but might get overrun. Yep, gonna killed. And Gullwagen cleared out. But the Germans are assaulting across the other side of the front. The Soviets are not prepared for this, I think. A little bit of a wide assault here from the more elite units of the Waffen-SS. Sturmpioneers actually getting some good shots in here. Their conscripts are forced back. Germans are assaulting down here with their Volksturm and Sturmgrenadier. Infantry force on inside the structure, but the Maxim is still behind heavy cover. So some Sturmpioneers might attempt something. Or they're just going to try and hold the ground. But the Maxim is in retreat. So the MD-34 has worked out. Sturmgrenadier is also advancing up here. And Sappers are now in position to try and prevent this, but the Sturmgrenadiers have some good cover. Double tech up here for the top Waffen-SS. T-70 on the field here for the Soviets. Still no commander choice. Looks like Arthur's picked a commander though. It is gonna be infantry, I think, or riflers it's actually called. I think that's what they used to call it. Now it's called something in Russian I cannot pronounce. Sholkovaya, which I think means soldier or something. The rifle is pretty competent, it can get a lot of stuff, but lacks an armor department. Meanwhile, T-70 is advancing the northern flank. Oh, there's a panzer strike inside the structure, so they should be able to fend off a T-70. Just pushing up on the south on the fuel again. But constant moving to intercept. I don't want to get too close though because there's a Flammenwerfer. Sturmpioneer is just staying in the foliage here to try and secure the ground. But foliage will only protect them so much. And yeah, conscripts suck at aiming, and I believe light cover makes you harder to hit. So conscripts at that range with light cover is not gonna get a lot of hits, and conscripts suck at aiming after all. They're conscripts. They're cheap and you can field a lot of them. That's kind of an advantage though. Well, up here the T-70 is trying to advance. It's outranging the Panther Strike for now. They're staying at a distance. Looks like the top northern flank has gone for Panzerdivision. I recognize the key. The first SS. No commander choice yet from Von Lieb though. Again, as the Soviets secure the southern fuel point. Volksturm trying to push up again. Well, conscripts are just covering every angle. That's another thing they can do. You can just cover most angles with them. Sure, they might not hit that much, but having a squad to just cover an area is pretty handy. Panzervikia, they're much more accurate infantry if you want that for the Soviets. So far, looks like the Germans are holding on. But the Soviets have gotten a lot of headway in. Oh, we have a command choice. 67. Is this tank destroyer? Indeed, it is tank destroyer. We'll see how that turns out for the Soviets. It's a good choice against Panzer, though. So basically a counter. We're in assault here outside the structure, but one they get in the sides and does some damage. There are also some Fox and Panzerjägers who can sneak around and hide in bushes. We also have some rifle veterans here from the Soviet Rifle Commander, which you can only have one of in the field at a time. Very good infantry though. Probably one of the better Soviet infantry. They also arrive with the Heroes of the Soviet Union perk, so they buff all others around them and themselves. The 70 advances, but there is a Panzer IV F1 command tank. And a great assault going out. Oh, that hits a lot better. But the Soviets dodge it with ease. The T-70 has to be very cautious now. We do have a Soviet lieutenant on the field. Help over to the front line, as well as a Valentine tank. Then leads from the Commonwealth. Oh, Flammenwerfer out of the structure here. It is a long-range Flammenwerfer, the Flammenwerfer 41, so you can actually hit pretty far with it. That Maxim is getting quite lucky. There we go, now the lock is out. Now the Germans are trying to advance down here, fighting against the Soviets from cover to cover. Volksturm are pushing up. Rifle veterans are pulling back. Grenades are being tossed. Actually, that's a one-flash it. Basically a German industrial Molotov. I say industrial because it was actually mass-produced in factories. But a built-in igniter, I think. The Panzer IV F1 command tank moving about. Needs to be cautious with that Valentine about. Valentine has a pretty good gun for its size. That T-70 does not. And he needs to avoid getting too close to the Soviet infantry. The Soviet infantry has pretty good anti-tank rates in all honesty. They just have to get close. They have to get quite close to use them actually. Because the F1 is preparing to move southwards for support. Possibly. They probably want to try and push together down here. There's a lack of AT equipment from the southern Soviet flank, but a T-34-76 is being prepared. Panzer IV F1 advances. Preparing for running an artillery barrage, actually. You know, T-70 flattens up here using grenades out attach. And PPSH with drum magazines for the Fonsoviki. Unique to them if you're playing as Tank Destroyer, funnily enough. Really good upgrade for them, by the way. And the drum magazine PPSH are nothing to scoff at. Overall, the PPSH is just a good submachine gun. As you can see here. And the artillery lands down here. Playing at some of the cover positions. And then the F1 starts advancing. But the T-34-76 is preparing to come up here. Which I don't think the F1 is prepared to fight. And the Volksturm are being suppressed behind the Panzer. Volksturm are considered militia, so they do get suppressed really fast. They don't have any formal military training. Now the F1 has to be cautious because that T-34 is nearby. Like the T-34 is not that accurate, it's only a 76. I got a hit, but it didn't penetrate. Second T-34 is coming out though. So it's preparing for a little bit of a counter-assault by looks of it. But the T-34 presses an advantage. It wants to get close. We do have some SS veterans here, unique to propaganda. Like the rifle veterans, you can only have one in the field at a time. Really damn good at what they do though. They get suppressed. Panzerjäger's getting inside the structure. They're only armed with Panzerbüchses. It's not going to do much against the T-34. More Volksturm are about. Grenades being tossed about. We'll up here, the counter assault begins. Artillery strike has been called in. It's a smoke barrage. Very good to see from Fun Lee. Just don't walk into where the shells land because there are still shells. It allows the Soviets to push up here with their guard infantry. Even have a recon team here on the side. Main assaults being tossed up between the sides. And the machine gun remains around there, but now the Storm Pioneers can push up. They get close enough to use the flamethrower. And they can. So those guards probably have to get out of there. That's with the machine gun setting up. E-70 on the move. Pack misses. And recon team almost dying. Meanwhile, the Soviets are intensifying their assault down here. T-34 also pulling up. The Foxstorm are doing their best to hold, but the T-34s might be too much here. Because T-34s in supporting range of infantry is surprisingly good. It's a lot of extra firepower. Just keep laying in the fire on the Germans, basically. Also being tossed. They want to try and deny that structure if they can. And yeah, the German 48th headquarters a little bit too close to the front there. Have to pull further back. That one. That structure's now on the fret. Because the T-54s can just hit it. Heavy mortars also arriving. There's a lack of Soviet infantry too. Just one conscript and the rifle veterans. The rifle veterans need to get up and support. But at least the Foxstorm gets suppressed pretty fast. So they cannot really just charge the tanks. Tank setting up. There's a little bit more of a threat. Hunter 4 command tank coming out as well. Storm Grenadiers running inside the structure. 5 veterans are coming up here. Doing a rifle grenade inside the structure. Getting one kill there. Force the Storm Grenadiers out. And the pack is suppressed, so it's not going to be as effective. Artillery strike is coming in soon, though. Yeah, landing there around the tanks. Looks like it's actually going to be Stuka rounds. Oh, not Stuka rounds, Nebelwerfer. Not doing that much. They did kill the rifle veterans, though. But honestly, the Soviets got out of that one pretty easily. More artillery coming over the northern flank, more smoke. You could use here smoke from Fun Leap. They seem to know what they're doing. The machine gun just relocates. The fighting continues to intensify down here. More Soviet conscripts are arriving. And the heavy mortars are hitting straight at the German line. More folks coming inside the structures to just hold the line. But that heavy mortar is clearing out the packs. And as the packs clear it out, the T-54s can start advancing. Panzer's on the flank here. They're out in the open and get easily shot down. Packs have been cleared out. That's exactly the opening the Soviets were waiting for. They just need more infantry to just push up alongside the tank. Now the Soviets also advancing up here pretty effectively. Pushing back the Waffen-SS on the northern flank. Using Dushkas and other weapons. We do have the Panzer IV command tank relocated to the north to try and help hold it. But it's looking pretty dire here for the German defense. Ooh, Molotov straight there on the Foxstorm. And actually steal the MG42. At least attempt to. Might get away with it. Yeah, looks like they will get away with it. Pretty good haul. Yeah, well, we have T-34 and T-70 advancing on the northern flank. I do not think the Germans can hold them off for much longer. They've lost a lot of their equipment. Yeah, I do not think the Germans can hold this. Especially if that pack is overrun. They do have a Panzerjäger, but it can also get overrun. And the Soviets see though what's ahead. Just gonna winning an ambush there. Wants to get a shot there on the command tank, I think. But can't really get a good angle. Oh, tried to take a shot there, but missed. Recon team has been spotted. Panzer trying to get a shot in, but the T-54 just backs off. From the southern flank, the Soviets are preparing to advance again. There is a Stuk though. A Stuk G has arrived here for the Germans to help hold. And Stuk can be quite efficient. The strut still holds somehow. There it goes. Finally collapsing. And the Volksturm are just being used to man all the equipment. Oh, looks like the command tank got destroyed up here. T-54 helped attack it. We have an Su-85 as well being prepared just in case. But the Mthis seems to be not doing too well. The Soviets could just run in the other position, so I think it's over. Like, the Volksturm are still holding on down here. They are pretty tenacious if they're in cover, despite all these heavy mortars being hit at them. Or well, flung at them, rather. It's not an easy position. There's also even a 100mm AT gun that's been set up here by the Soviets. Even the NKVD has been called in. One of the unique battle groups available to Rifle Commander. You rarely see battle groups these days. First, as Panzer Grenadiers have been called onto the battlefield, and a Panther tank is being prepared. Panther tank would actually help on the northern flank here. Guards trying to get around. Rain assault going out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, only lost one guy despite it all. And the Panther tank has arrived. Now this is a dangerous thing for the Soviets to deal with. And the Soviets gearing up for an assault down here by the looks of it. Still on the move. More Maltas being tossed in the Volksturm. But the Panther is heading northwards, which might certainly be a problem here for the Soviet Union. But the Su-85 is winning an ambush. Oh, did not penetrate. But now the Panther noticed an issue, I think. Oh! Good shot there, and it actually got an ammo wreck from the T-70! Wow, that is rare. And stock taken out by the T-34s. Stalinium. At this point, the Germans surrender. A good and decent match. Hope you'll enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.